I am now 7 weeks post-op, and I'm gonna be real with you. Week 4, 5, and 6, I was completely stalled out. No, I'm gonna say 5 and 6. Mostly 6, I was completely stalled out. I got this real bad fear that I was gonna have to go back to the doctor because I was just not healing. I was stalled out. I was just stuck. To where the inside was healed, but it's just that last end of the incision that came out, that started coming out, was not healing. Every other day I was bleeding when I went to the restroom. Even though my stools were soft, I was bleeding. I was having a really, really hard time. I literally thought I was going to have to go back to the doctor to go get checked and possibly have another surgery because I just was not healing. So it took about 2 weeks, but I'm going to say week 6.5, 7, I am healing now. It took a while, but I can sit for long periods of time now. My bottom doesn't hurt when I roll over in bed or when I get up or get out of the car. When I use the restroom, it's not as painful as it used to anymore. My incision used to be kind of bumpy. Now it's starting to flatten out. So I am so glad and so relieved because I really thought I was going to have to go back to my doctor. And I was probably going to get pricked and prodded and probably get surgery again to figure out why the incision itself wasn't healing. So I was stalled out for those 2 weeks. So thank God now. So I'm guessing that I'm about 95% healed. I'm going to say that I might stall out for maybe another week or two. Where I'm at now, I'm probably around week 9 as well. I'll be completely healed. I'm praying that is the thing, but even now I feel so much better than I did last week. So letting you guys know, if you guys are going through that, it's going to be 2 months from my sphincterotomy. And when I saw my doctor, she told me, oh, it'll only be about 3 weeks of recuperating and then you'll be fine. But no, it's 7 weeks. Next week is going to be 8. And I'm still healing. So just wanted to give you guys encouragement. If you guys do feel the way that I did or do feel the way that I do, give it some time. Everybody heals differently. I know I've seen other YouTubers or YouTube channels talking about the same thing, and they say, like, oh, after 3 weeks I was fine, or whatever the case is. No, it's going to be 2 months for me, and I'm still healing. I am getting better. If you do stall out for a week or two, don't panic. Keep doing what you're doing. Do your sitz baths. I do my sitz baths every couple hours, 3 times a day. I make sure that the area is clean. I make sure that my stool is nice and soft. So, like I said, it's going to take a while. And if you're like me and it's going to take a while for you to heal, don't panic. It's okay. Keep doing what you're doing. It will eventually heal. We'll get there. So I'm feeling hopeful now because last week I was feeling so sad because I thought I was gonna have to go back and get surgery. I was like, great, I'm gonna be one of those small percentages of people that it doesn't work and I'm gonna have to go and do this all over again. But just hang in there, just like I am. Like I said, I'm not completely healed. I still have the very last edge of it. The incision is not raised anymore. It's starting to flatten out. I can sit for long periods of time. I can wipe normally, but I still, I'm still careful. I'm not bleeding anymore. It's just a little bit of pain that I have, and just it's that 5% that needs to heal, and I'll be good. So if you have any questions, if you want any encouragement on your food, whatever it is, go ahead and leave a comment and I'll make sure to get back to you. Even if you want somebody to talk to, I know that these anal fissure things are it's rough. And especially after going through all of this and then you have surgery and then recuperating from the surgery, it's tough. It's tough mentally, it's tough physically, it's tough emotionally. and you feel like you're the only one. Your family might crack jokes on you, your life just pretty much halts, and I completely understand that. So if you just need any encouragement, someone that's been there, just give me a comment and I'll make sure to reach out. Bye.